Welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course. Seventh week, lesson 43, Geeta Yoga Disciplines. There are as many as 18 distinct yoga disciplines which make Gita text. Each chapter is a complete yoga discipline. All the 18 yoga disciplines together make a path for eternity. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic knowledge systems, they have to follow these 18 disciplines in a sequence from 1st to 18th, and along this path there will be a reach to eternity. These three be taken as the core foundational features. Further, each discipline, that is each chapter, as well is to be taken as a complete scripture, and first letter to the last letter, it be taken as a sequential composition, and every word be taken as a composition of sequential letters, and these three as such will make the features of the way each chapter or each discipline of yoga is to be followed. Then the chapter text, as it is to be taken as a composition of word formulations, and these words are to be taken as sequential placement or availability of the letters, and these letters have their specific placements in Devanagari alphabet. The Devanagari alphabet supplies the number values, TC values, and then Sthapatya, which leads to the space content as well as the hypercubes of full and half units. These that way become the features of approaching the text as words formulations. Then every word is to be taken as a formulation of Vedic mathematics. This formulation is unique as the choice of letters, the availability of letters, The sequence of letters as such are specific and unique, and this being so, the synonyms have no place. Synonyms have no place means each word is to be taken as self-expression for itself. These be taken as the core features of the way every word is to be approached. And then the sthapatya, the space content, has a flow along the sthapatya miring rod, synthetic setup of hypercubes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Along this sthapatya is the flow of a space content, a 5-space content. So this 5-space content flows along the sthapatya miring rod. The summation value of 1 to 6, 21 multiplied by 5 as 101 takes us to 10 at second place, 5 at the first place, and same be taken as a raised to power 5 is to 10, b raised to power 4 domain boundary ratios formulation, sthapatya formulation for hypercube 5. In the light of these features, we have to approach the yoga discipline of each chapter. The yoga discipline of each chapter, starting with chapter 1, would mean that we are having Arjun Vishad Yoga, and this designation and expression as triple formulations will take us to Arjuna, starting with letter A, Ref, Ja, Ukara, Nakara, and Akara, and likewise Va, I, Sha, A, Da, and A, and Yoga, Ya, Au, Ga, and A. This is the feature which is to be kept in mind while approaching the values of this discipline. It will start with Ath, Prathama Adhyaya, then there will be Shlokas, which are 47 in number, and these will be punctuated, and there are 6 punctuations as there are 6 vachas here, and then there will be a reach at the Pushpika, which is a script of 48 syllables. So this 47 shlokas reach at 48 aksharas. The organization of the text as 47 shlokas is along the sole syllable Om, and Bindu Sarovar is at the orb of the sun, 6th space, and from here there is going to be a flow of 7 streams, from within which there will be a flow of a transcendental content, and this content will ultimately enter the creator's space through its cosmic windows. There are as many as 8 cosmic windows, and it will manifest itself at the origin seat and will result into a transcendental seal. It is this transcendental seal which, when unmanifests, would mean that 5 space will split into its northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. It is happening within a creator's space. Within a creator's space, this transcendental origin as a formulation nog, serpent, is of TC value 14 as it is within hypercube 4 as 2, 3, 4 and 5. This split as 17 and 19 for this nog as it is to be appreciated as happening of the removal of the outer creative layer, a skin designated as Kechuli. And Kechuli is a formulation of triple syllables K, Chu, Li. See, these are of TC values 7, 5 and 9. Let us have a pause here and sit comfortably and permit our transcending mind to be parallel with this happening within the creator's space. Within creator's space, there has been a flow of transcendental content through the cosmic windows, which are 8 in number. This flow in from the cosmic windows will amount to a transcendental seal, as a transcendental content here will be manifesting and causing the. When there is an explosion here, then because of this explosion, there will happen a transcendental cavity enveloped within a creative boundary of 10 components. It is a raised to power 5 is to 10 b raised to power 4. See, it is the phenomenon of Brahma meditating within a cavity of his own heart, and with the grace of the transcendental Lord is multiplying as 10 Brahmas. It is this phenomenon which we have seen has resulted into the removal of takeoff of the outer skin or the outer creative boundary, Kechuli, which is of sequential triple syllables compositions, value 759, and this 759 value is the value of the total text of the Gita. This text, now see, there is a removal of a Kechuli, the outer creative skin format of a nog, a serpent, TC value 14, and it is this removal which leads us to, means the removal of a Kechuli, and it amounts to 759, which is parallel with the total text of Gita. There are 700 shlokas and there are 59 vachas. It is here where we can further have a pause and take note that the disciplines, all the disciplines, 18 in number, which is parallel with 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 folds of hypercube 5, that is the transcendental. Here, when the outer skin, the nog, the Kechuli, is the creative boundary is removed, then we have a reach from a sthul sharir, mundane body, to a suksham sharir. It is this reach from sthul sharir to a suksham sharir which is going to be the attainment of the 18 disciplines of Gita. So Gita as a knowledge, as an enlightenment at its first reading is going to be a removal of the outer kechuli, the outer creative skin, and it is this outer removal, it is tavacha, and see the formulation tavacha. Formulation tavacha is of TC value 16. It is equal to 2 raised to power 4. It is going to be the dimensional frame. So when the outer skin is removed or the outer fold is removed, then it would amount to it will draw a different and it is this removal with a different would mean that the nog, a 5 space, a transcendental cavity, with its removal is taking us from the outer sthul to a suksham, and reaching at a suksham means TC value 26, and it is going to be hypercube 7, that is 5, 6, 7 and 8. That means 5 space now is having a role as of a dimension. One may have a pause here and see as that this phenomenon, which had started as a flow of a black matter from the origin of a sun as 7 streams, and from within it there was a flow of a transcendental content which has reached through the cosmic windows into the creator's space and caused a transcendental seal which